ஆடி ஆஃப்ல இருக்கா? நம்மளுக்கு கேட்கணும்ல.
കാട്ടെ ആവാതെ ഞാൻ എടുക്കவே ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
Hello, good morning. Dr. Selvaraj,
Yes, sir.
shall we start or?
Okay, sir, we can start.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, absolutely. Sir, can I proceed?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay.
Professor Praveen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Can I start? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can I start, Dr. Silver? Hello.
Sir.
Can I start? Can I proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Very good morning to you all. Myself, Dr. S. Selvarajan, working as research officer SIDA, scientist 4 in Central Council for Research in SIDA, Ministry of Health, Government of India. As Arunai Engineering College faculties, they have approached me for giving this a talk on biotechnology. Basically, I am a SIDA physician and I have completed BSMS, that is 5.5 years degree, then MD, Doctor of Medicine 3 years. Then after that, I completed my PhD in University of Madras in Center for Advanced Studies in Botany as integrated PhD. So first of all,
Good morning.
Good morning. First of all, I'm having a plan to introduce and express the views related to SIDA medicine and what is the relationship between SIDA and technology, how we are our research aspects, and what the world is expecting from the medicine side, like that. SIDA medicine and biotechnology. This SIDA medicine, we are having 6 type of medicines under Ministry of Health, Government of India. That is coming under Ministry of Health. A for Ayurveda, Y for Yoga and Naturopathy, U for Unani, and S for Siddha, and also one Tibetan system of medicine, so Rigpa, and H for homeopathy. These 6 systems are functioning as government is funding for us, and we are on Central Council for Research and Siddha. Can you share the slides? Sir, excuse me, can you share the slides? I have already shared my slides, PPT. Okay, thank you. Then Central Council for Research in Siddha is striving for doing research in all the perspectives for developing and propagating Siddha system of medicine, not only in the state of Tamil Nadu and all over India and to the global reach also. Very recently, we have conducted a lot of World Health Organizations meeting in Malaysia and Singapore. And research activities of CCRS, we are having plans for giving projects related to IMR and EMR. IMR is Intramural Research Program, which is funded by Central Council for Research in Siddha for our scientists, those who are working in university, for which up to 2 months. Some voice is coming, so we are funding up to 2 crores. That is mainly meant for in-house scientists. In collaboration of Central Council for Research in Siddha, any scientist can express their interest after entering into MOU, and with the scientists of Central Council for Research in Siddha, they can propose a joint proposal which will be kept before the Scientific Advisory Board of Central Council for Research in Siddha. According to the comments and of the committee, it will be supported. Apart from that, extramural research project is there. It is funded only by Ministry of Health directly. Anyway, the scientists, those who are having a plan to apply for EMR projects, means they have to submit their proposal to ministry. The proposal will come to us, and we will have a meeting by calling the experts. According to the merit, the proposal will be supported. Some voice is coming, Selvaraj. So, this type of funding. Some sound is coming, noise. Regarding that service sector, we are working in service sector, and we are having a lot of peripheral institutes under our control in Delhi, in Pondicherry, Chennai, Trivandrum, and Palayam Kotai, and so many places in Rashtrapati Bhavan also we are having. In Mettur medicinal plant we are having 20 acres. And we are funding to all the organizations, and we are getting the funds from Ministry of Health, and all over from all the peripheral institutes we have supported for around 1.5 lakhs patients for with effect from the year 2010, around 13 years we have supported, in which we have conducted a lot of research, case study series, a single case study, and RCT, randomized control trials. And during Corona also, we have performed a lot of research activities, and we have published our outcomes in very reputed journals. We have paid more than 1 lakh also for, say for example, trial one journal is there, we have published. We have conducted a lot of integrated research aspects with Stanley Medical College, and the outcome is very good. If the patients are taking only modern drug, their hospital stay is 15 days or 1 month. If they are taking Siddha drugs with modern drugs, means within a week time they are getting improvement. They can already we have reduced the hospital stay period. And apart from that, we have we have published around more than 700 publications, including all the research studies, maybe literary, maybe preclinical, maybe for what we can say survey and medicinal plants. So many research we have performed. And if any scientists are having interest or involvement to know how we are doing the research, means we will be sharing our email ID and website, internet IDs, a lot of things. And from Dr. Selvaraj also you can get our details. And as you are all well aware that biotechnology is an emerging field, but there are pros and cons related to biotechnology. Things are that some persons are scientists are supporting for biotechnology, and some of the stream of scientists are not supporting, but majority of the scientists are supporting. Say for example, BT brinjal you can take. So, but the government is introducing, but our scientists, especially from Siddha side, also one of I don't want to mention the name. They are having a lot of. They have formed the committee and they have given a lot of proposals to government not to introduce like that. But anyway, each and everything is having advantage and disadvantage. And according to the advantage, we can proceed. In pharmaceutical substances also, we can produce a lot of developments through biotechnology. So for an example, red, endangered and threatened medicinal plants, we are nowadays, we are having a lot of exploitation, and due to which problems are there. We are also supporting for the project which are related to biotechnology. We are having that 20 acres medicinal plant garden in Mettur, and we are having greenhouse, and we are having a small tissue culture lab, and we are performing a lot of biotechnological research aspects to retrieve and to save and to protect the rare, endangered and threatened medicinal plants which are coming under RET. Then current situation is in the biotechnology is that a lot of happenings are there related to soybean and maize are developed and supported by biotechnology. But anyway, due to that, Children, okay, I'll
Sir.
no problem. I'll continue. That a lot of medicinal plant varieties and food products we are getting support, but due to these biotechnological aspects, it is boosting indirectly for what we can say antibacterial activity, antiviral activity. Also, we can the crop can survive for a very good period, and there will be a very good cultivation. That there will be very good what we can expect such type of phyto compounds we can increase. But the thing is that as our scientist, ISRO scientist Vikram Sarabhai sir has mentioned, we must be second to none in the application of advanced technologies to the real problems of man and society, which we find in our country. The meaning of this is that, as you are all aware, whatever problem we are facing, for which we have to find the solution. Maybe water pollution, maybe air pollution, maybe disease control, maybe food development. We have to. We should not give the chance to others for getting the support from other area, but we have to, as our Honorable Prime Minister is always supporting that self-sustainment. We have to, what we expect, what we need according to our development, according to our technology, according to our work style, we have to fulfill our needs. This is the motto of that our Vikram Sarabhai sir Then, as you all are aware that the tissue culture, we are doing a lot of tissue culture activity for medicinal plants, and then we are genetically modification products. Already I have discussed. There are a lot of pros and cons, but anyway, we are in a need to support for biotechnology. Siddhastama medicine is one of the ancient medical system. Already I have mentioned. Now it's spreading its roots to all the areas that is North India, and we are opening a lot of peripheral institutes, and this is a time-tested medicine and 4,000 years old. Yeah, as per the literary survey, in some scientists and some surveyors, they are telling that 6,000 years old. This is, we are having empirical science, we can say that ethnopharmacology, and we are having a lot of classical literatures, and we are whatever we are having plans. If we are projecting a project, means first we'll take the lead from classical text, and it will be supported by a pharmacognosy department. We may be getting, say for example, Hilanelli called us in Tamil, we are calling in binomial name is Flancus amaris, and for which a lot of synonyms are there in Tamil, and transliterary aspect and transcription we will do with the support of Tamil scholars, and after getting the exact name, which will be supported, and we are getting the support of a pharmacognosy for getting the identification and authentication of the study. Then after authenticating, which will be undergoing for phytochemical study, and under chemistry, we are having a lot of labs chemistry, which will be supported by our scientists for having the regional variations. What's the, whether we are having the exact compounds in that or not, and we will reject or support. We are for performing selecting the drugs, we are analyzing 3 samples from 3 regional areas. Finally, according to the what SOPs we are selecting, and then which will be given to our pharmacology lab for safety and toxicity study. In pharmacology, all the scientists are well aware that in animal models, IAEC, it is very difficult task. For some of the studies, we are performing in vitro. After getting the positive lead, then we are going for pharmacology. Then as per in our experience, thing is that whatever we are doing research, if we are moving in accordance with the classical text, in accordance with the concept of Siddha, the what positive lead, and we are getting support of the positive result is more than 80%. Nowadays, scientists are having the idea to perform out of the box thinking. Like that, if a medicinal plant is mentioned for one liver disorder, if you are trying for cardiologic problem, we may try and we can do the research, but the result is less than 20% positive result. That's why I'm requesting all the scientists, those who are having any plan to perform the research on traditional medicine, means kindly consult the scientists, those who are having very good knowledge in the area of Siddha. Then the success rate will be high. Then as you are well aware that nowadays from lab to medicine is developing. So as already I mentioned, 4,000 years back, the Siddhas, the great stalwarts, the scientists, those who have evolved and developed the Siddhastama medicine, during that period, no modern developments were there. But whatever they have prescribed in their classical text, if we are giving as per the concept, as per the purification method, as per the methodologies, the diseases are controlled very nicely. Then again, already we are having a lot of supporting documents. We have given this medicine to a lot of patients. But nowadays, to satisfy the Western scientists, we are performing reverse pharmacology. That we can say that lab to medicine. Now we are medicine to lab. That is reverse, because the modern medicine has developed within 100 years or maybe like that. But this system has 4,000 years back. But we have to prove the concept. What is the mechanism? What enzyme is getting improved? What is the pharmacodynamics activity? What's the pharmacokinetic activity? How it is excreting? How the bioavailability is there? What's the additive effect? What is the agonistic effect? What's the adverse effect? For subacute, for how many days we can give, for acute how many days, for chronic, like that. Nowadays we are standardizing according to the protocol of Pharmacological Laboratory of Indian Medicine, which is in Ghaziabad. We are having a lot of guidelines. And it is pertinent to mention here that we are having a lot of MOUs. That is International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, New Delhi. And we have performed... Hello. Okay, that as you are all well aware that Nilavanda Kudineer and Kapasura Kudineer, during Corona, the Kapasura Kudineer has given a lot of support to the patients. But during vector-borne disease, that is dengue and chikungunya, Nilavanda Kudineer, it has given very good support. And we have conducted some in vitro study for Nilavanda Kudineer, ICGEB, International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, New Delhi, where Dr. Sujata Sunil is working, and we have given a project, and as in the form of EMR, Ministry has supported, and the results are really very good. You can move the slides. And regarding Kapasura Kudineer, during Corona, the Tamil Nadu government has conducted a lot of what we can say Corona care centers, and where we have admitted a lot of patients.
Kindly mute your audio.
Hello.
Sir, is it okay now, sir?
You can move the slides. You can run.
Okay, sir.
Next. I'm in between, I think so. Next. Already I mentioned. Next, doctor. Next. I have discussed. Next.
Okay.
Next, doctor. Next. Oh, okay.
Okay, sir.
So as all the scientists are well aware that a researcher is very keen to perform the research for supporting the organization, at the same time for getting the support of him also. So if a researcher is very committed, he may be having the idea to file IPR patents. Then the research institute will be funding and giving salary to him. So then after getting positive lead, we have to go to the patent office. Then patent office is issuing patent, and we are getting after developing the drug, we are having a plan to generate the revenue, for which we are giving some pharmaceutical companies as a license agreement, and due to which we are getting royalties. The institute is also getting benefit, and the researcher also. So say for an example, 777 oil, one product, a Siddha oil for psoriasis, which is we have patented, and through NRDC, we have given the royalty to so many pharmaceutical companies. We are earning royalty, and nowadays that Agni, Agni is what organization? No, this is not an organization. The government of India is having some concept for supporting to the scientists, those who are having this type of innovative ideas, and we are giving ideas to the that platform, and the Agni is calling all the commercial pharmaceutical companies and researchers and academicians, and we are sharing our ideas, due to which we are getting the support. Next slide, Dr. Selvaraj. Okay, ethnopharmacology I have already discussed, and the thing is that you are well aware that the secondary metabolites are very important for any pharmaceutical activity. Then due to the support of primary metabolites only, we are the secondary metabolites we are getting. And as you are all aware that in US and UK, if you are visiting their house, means they are having a lot of these medicinal plant projects or products. So, and they are using for day to day. And this is the great room for getting the ideas for doing our results, for research, for getting very good results. But in our whatever our idea is that whatever good ideas expressed or exposed by our traditional scientists, we are having some, what we can say, ideas to not to accept. Whenever the Western countries, they are adapting, and they are again what we can say, adding some advantage to the product we are accepting. This is the example is that we have to have a lot of herbal products in our house. As traditionally speaking, as we are well aware that our what we can home is a very great medicine. We are having turmeric, we are having neem, we are having jeera, and say for example kapasura kudineer. Already we are following that. Rasam we are following now also. In recently Singapore is having some problem, and we have to use the mask. Omicron, some other variant is giving a lot of problem. My kind request is that all the participants and all the scientists, we can use the mask, but at the same time we have to know our O2 level also. Always using means there will be marks and there will be troubles and headache and hypo oxygen level will be happening. And regularly use the rasam, our rasam in Tamil calling as rasam. And if possible, you can use kapasura kudineer and nilavembu kudineer. Next slide, Selvaraj. Next slide. Next slide, Selvaraj. Okay, research side is already I have discussed about reverse pharmacology. Next. Next, doctor. Next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, biotechnology in the Siddha medicine also we have discussed, and we are conducting a lot of in vitro activities in our Siddha medicinal plant garden at Metur, because rare, endangered, threatened medicinal plants we have to preserve, and we have to protect, and we have to propagate, and we are after doing this we are cultivating some of the species, and we are doing some this in vitro activity also. Next, children. So Siddha system has its own concept, physiology, pharmacology, and pathology, which all together to be termed as Siddha biology. So you see, in Siddha, we are having some concepts. In modern physiology is different, modern pharmacology is different, modern pathology is different. In Siddha pathology, you know very well that if you are going to one doctor, doctor will prescribe that blood test and urine test. So you may not be aware that in urine, we have to collect the urine for performing or knowing the disease condition of a patient, early morning urine. After collecting the urine in a bowl, if you are putting a gingerly oil 1 drop, we can know that the patient is having what type of problem. Maybe it is spreading like a snake, means that is vadam. If it is spread like a pale, as it is as a round, it is means that's kabam. And if it is spreading like spots, means it is pittam. After that, we will read the pulse, and according to that, with its simple investigation, cost-effective investigation, we can diagnose lot of disease condition. No need to go for what we can say MRI, ultrasonogram, a lot of things. But these type of techniques are developed by Siddhas. Next, Selvaraj. So Siddha system already I discussed during Corona. the system has got a very great name because we have served a lot of patients. Simply speaking, so many patients, they have got admitted in all over the hospitals. They, if some of the modern scientists are there means don't mistake me, but due to nosocomial infection, they got infected and they got a lot of problem. But we have conducted a lot of corona care centers. And we have given very good aid type walking, and we have given very good food and that kasayams and a lot of things. They have got cured. This has given very great support to our scientists and our system all over the world. Next slide. Next. Okay, strength of the system, and already this is as per WHO descriptions, a system, a medicine system has to support not only to body. It should be spiritual, which has to give the mind, which has to support in all aspects. That's why nowadays the system is developed by modern scientists as P4 system. What participatory, predictive, and preventive, and for supporting in all the aspects. This concept has been adopted already by our Siddhas 4,000 years back. And this LSM, lifestyle practices, also nowadays for diabetes, a lot of scientists are telling. This also, it is documented by our Siddhas very during 4,000 years back. We have to live with the harmony to avoid with nature, harmony with nature to avoid global warming. This also, it is clearly mentioned in Siddhartha. Wherever we are collecting the medicinal plants, before 12 o'clock we have to collect. After 12 o'clock we should not collect. And we should not plug the plant with the root. We have to cut the useful part only. And if we are cutting one plant, means we have to plant 2 to 3 plants. Like that, a lot of for maintaining green cover of the world. So many supporting views have been mentioned in by our siddhas in our classical text. Next slide. And we are using plant products, mostly animal products, and what we can minerals and metals also. Metals we are using very less. And I have mentioned this personalized medicine. Nowadays, if you are going to a physician, means we are having personalized touch. If we are getting the treatment through mail, through WhatsApp, through VC, by any method, which may not satisfy the patient. We have to touch the patient for knowing the temperature, knowing the texture of the skin, knowing the pulse rate, knowing the body language. And in Siddha, it is mentioned that alavai, Kondal, Kardal, Yamam, Ayamam. If a patient is coming to our clinic, means by walk we can diagnose what is having the problem. By talk we can see that what's the problem. By his face we can, and touching the pulse, and a lot of things are there. Next. Nowadays it is developing through Ayur genomics. We are having next children. You see this Maselkar, a great scientist of CSR. He was is the Director General, and he was the Director General. Now, sir, I think where he is, but we have discussed this, sir, that one time the Americans, they have wrongly taken our turmeric and neem to their control by patenting in USPTO. During that time, I have worked as Siddha expert in Delhi, Traditional Knowledge Digital Library. To revert back, the government of India has spent 300 crores, which is given to CSIR, and Lavekar sir has gone, and we have taken back. After that, we are we are having some association. We can that in 5 languages. The traditional knowledge digital library is there. If you are typing one word, means which will be coming to Japanese, which will be coming in English, which will be coming in French, in all the important US the patent office, which will go. If somebody is filing patent, means they will ask that they will check this is already in Siddha system, this is already in Ayurveda system, like that. Now we are protecting the misappropriation of the traditional knowledge from the other countries. Then you see this slide is that more from less for more. So we have to read more books. We have to know a lot of techniques. We have to have a lot of instruments. We have to have big things in our hand. But we have to spend less money. And we have to serve for more people. So for example, Siddha medicine is a great example for this. Siddhas have given a lot of classical literatures and no need to spend more money. You can come to some Siddha library for Siddha Central Institute in Chennai or National of Siddha in Chennai. You can read, you can get the lead. Then if you are finding a lead, say for example in Tamil, Iru Kurangin Kai, one medicinal plant name is there. Iru Kurangin Kai means two monkeys' hand. So nobody can find the herbal. This is the what we can say technical term and synonym given by Siddhas. This is called Acalypha indica, Kuppai mani, which medicinal plant is highly effective for fungal infections. Whatever medicines you can give, the fungal nasopharyngeal and nasofungal infection will be reoccurring, will be giving a lot of problems. Then a study is there. We have given the adai in Tamil. Adai is there. We have taken a lot of Acalypha leaves, and in adai we have put 10 leaves, and we have given to the patient. So I think 5 to 10 patients is a pilot study. The fungal load is coming. The fungal infections and as a hyphae and the spores all are coming out, and patients are getting physical relief also. So in Siddha system is that in modern and Siddha means modern system for emergency purpose is very, very important. Siddha is for chronic purpose. But thing is that in Siddha, whatever medicine you are taking, you will be getting 3 to 4 advantages. You are taking drug for a gastritis, you will be getting very good defecation, toilet problem. You will be you will not be getting, and you will get very good sleep. Your BP will be less. In modern system, you will be getting more some adverse effect because it is chemical based. This is phyto based. Like that, this Acalypha indica and Plantus niruri also one medicinal plant. As you are all well aware that Dr. S.P. Thiarajan, he was the VC of Madras University. He has got 30 crores project from UGC for medicinal plant research. He has developed drug from Plantus amaris, which is very good for hepatitis B. Thing is that we should not compromise the concept of Siddha. If we are giving in capsule, it is less effective. If we are giving as traditional concept as Kalkam as mentioned, this giving very good results. We have conducted some pilots. Next slide. Okay, epigenetics I have discussed because our forefathers they have given some support and due to which this customers. Next slide. Oil genomics already discussed. Already the Siddhas and the scientists they have mentioned a lot of things. We are nowadays confirming this through the modern scientists by getting collaboration with CSIR, ICMR. Scientists, we are having Golden Triangle project and we are expressing our views through Tamil and Sanskrit, and they are getting leads through their what we can say to get the support of modern scientists in their languages. It correlates the combination of 3 dosas, specific genes and physiological characteristics. It is whatever the Siddhas they expressed, the same things are supported and expressed by the CSR and ICMR scientists. Next slide. Okay, this is developed by our scientists, Siddha Yakai Ilakkanam tool. This is very good for covering physical, mental, and functional profile. We are having some questionnaire. If a patient is coming, we will ask the 20 questions. According to the question, what type of body condition he is having, we can give one, what food he has to take, what he has to avoid, what type of lifestyle modification he has to do, like that. Next slide. Next slide. Online. Already I have mentioned that's oil pattern. Next. Before this, pulse. Okay, this is the pulse reading, rate, rhythm, volume, tension. Yeah, good physician can diagnose a disease at any time, at any moment, at any event through the pulse. What is the rate, what is the rhythm, what is the volume, what is the tension. Say for an example, some of my friend is running a clinic in Anna Nagar, Chennai. Okay, if you are going, he can diagnose by putting his 3 fingers, you are having 200 sugar. Definitely, if you go and check, maybe 195 or 200 or 205. We know what's Vata, what is Pitta, what is Kapha, where is elevation. This is the experience. That's why personalized touch should be there. If you are in, say for example, Tiruvannamalai, if I am in Chennai, I cannot diagnose through pulse. If I am having any problem, I have to come to Tiruvannamalai, or if you have to come to Chennai, and we have to touch the patient. Then we can diagnose. Next, children. And this is the formula. I am very fond of this. 5W and 1H. It is applicable to all the persons, from the farmer to from the scientist. That is where, when, what, which, who, and how. A student can follow, a professor can follow, we can say a businessman can follow. And according to the time where, what do we do research. Now we have to do some research related to biotechnology. When, where in biotechnology lab, say for example, when, which century? In 19 centuries, no need of biotechnology. Now we are in a need. And what? And what means, what is the support we are getting? Herbal biotechnology. For what means rate already we have discussed. Which for which disease we can say that. Say for example, corona, you take. We are taking a lot of vaccination. After that also we are having problem. And who means which population, to what South Indian or North Indian or all over the world like that. And how means, oh, we are getting the fund like that. It is just I am giving the example. It is applicable to all the things. To the home housewife, it is applicable. A auto driver, it is applicable. A politician, it is applicable. So as a scientist, we have to plan. We have to take a paper and we have to adopt these norms, and we can, the setbacks will be very, very less, and success rate will be very, very high. Next, Dr. Raj. So already I discussed, and we are having internal medicines 32, external medicines 32. In external medicines, we are having Parpam, Suranam, lot of type of medicines. In modern, you cannot see. And internal also, we are having Varmam, Tokkanam, what we can say, Podithimudal, a lot of things are there. Within a talk, we cannot express all the things. It should be experienced. And we are having plant materials, metals, minerals, animal origin, and polyherbals also, plant polyherbal and herbal mineral. And according to the type of and virulence of the disease of the patient, we are giving medicines. Next. So these are all higher order medicines. So if a patient is having cancer, we are coming for what higher order medicines. Metals we may use, because the patient life is very important. For kids, we will give small kasayams. For small headache, we will give some external pest, something like that. According to the risk-benefit ratio, we are giving the medications. Next. So this is also higher order of medicine. Next. So this is avoid, adopt, alter concept. If a physician is practicing and a patient is coming, means what we have to avoid, what we have to adopt, what we have to alter. So, sir, I have pediatric cases coming to our clinic. We should not administer strong medications. And if a person is coming with a bad lifestyle, we have to adopt good lifestyle. And if a person is taking some herbal medicines, not getting very good improvement, we will give some mineral. Say for example, Sangu Parpam, corn shell. Or if a person is having dreadful disease like cancer or a lot of problems, we will give some arsenic based and mercury based, but pakka purified. The only thing is that the modern scientists, they are blaming Siddha and Ayurveda for metallic. But if the drug is processed in very proper manner, adopting all the methodologies and techniques prescribed by Siddha, means the drug will float on the water. If you are making a drug from metal means if you are putting the powder, it will float on the water. This type of test we have to conduct, but nowadays, due to this, what we can say, industrialization and very busy lifestyle, and the medicine quality is reducing. Whenever we are taking the drugs, we have to get the GMP certified pharmaceutical company drugs only. Next. So nanomedicine, these are all the nanomedicines. Conch cell, next doc cell, right? You see the nanomedicine, we are taking a conch shell and we are giving some next. You see, this already it is mentioned by Tirumula in Tirumundram in his text as atomic theory. Has quoted Anu already. That what is that? This Tirumular as is the great scientist. Within few verses, yoga, Tirumular yoga, and Anuvaitulaitu, like that. So many books are there. You can see that he has mentioned all the things. It has to be translated and transcribed and transversed. Next. You see top-down and bottom-up approach. Already reverse pharmacology is a different technique, lab to market, and we are that lab to patient and patient to lab like that. This is top-down. Say for an example, the Siddha is having top-down and bottom-up approach. If a herbal, you are taking herbal as a leaf, and we have to grind, and we have to dry, and we have to make it to powder. Finally, which will come like autumns. Another technique is there, the alcohol, the arak technique. So padangam, this is a technique. We are having some methods to soak all the medicinal products in the pot, and we are boiling. And by condensation method, we will be condensing the drug. So this is bottom-up method and top-down. These are all already explained by Siddhas. Next. So physical chemical transfer. Whenever we are doing the drugs, performing adding herbal juice, which is the herbal paste and incineration, sublimation methods, and titrated. This is a tedious process. What theoretically explaining is very difficult. Practically, we have to do this just as a for knowing the best. I'm explaining. Next. This is the perform. Next, it is coming. We are having a lot of instruments, SEM, FTAR, and OES and XRD also. Particle size reduced significantly after making the perform. Next. You see, this is the method, Sanguparpam model study. This is the Turbina pyram, conch shell.
Hello, sir.
Next. Okay, particle size also ranging from 36 nanometer to micrometers. So this study we have conducted in our Siddha Central Research Institute with our scientists, and we have funded for this project. And next. This paper is published. Okay, next cell, right? So drug delivery in modern drugs, drug mechanism of drug and drug delivery and targeted delivery system is there. Nowadays in herbal system also we are doing. This is the, what you can say, this is one research article published in Pharmacology Review. and drug delivery system in herbal medicines. Siddha man-based nano scaffolds is wound healing. So, for example, diabetic wounds, it's not getting healed, and there will be anaerobic and aerobic infections, for which there is one thylam, mattan thylam. That is a copper-based thylam. Copper is a metal, and by using datura metal, umatte and copper-based, the thylam will be in Tamil called as pachene. If you are applying externally, definitely which will be doing wonders. No need to go for amputation. At the same time, you have to keep in your mind that the sugar, what is that level, should be under control. Okay, it's fine. Next. And Anupanam is a very important topic. Whatever we are discussing, that Serkei, we can say that if a person is having a good friend, his character and all the things will be good. If a person is having bad friend, his character and all the things will be bad. Like that, in Siddha, the Siddhas have mentioned that in which what medicine to be taken with which Anupana. Anupana means adjuvant. Say for example, you can take one churna, Amkara churna. You can take with milk. And you can take Yeladichuna. You can take with, you have to take with lukewarm water. Say for example, on higher order medicine, Lingachandra, you have to take with that honey. Like that, a lot of things are there. If you are changing the concept, the efficacy will be less, contraindications will be there. Already I have discussed. Next. Scope of research, these are, as we are discussing, I am throwing light on various aspects. All the scientists are here. So standardization of common Siddha formulations. You can take anybody, study of each stage of medicine preparation. Because we are having some strong base. In which stage? There are, say for example, Sangha Purpa means there are a lot of stage. First stage, second stage. At what stage, what transformation is happening? What additive, what ions and what is the contents are adding? What is exposed? And finally, what's the outcome? Like that. Role of adjuvant in drug delivery also, we can work on that. And products with enhanced target delivery also. Novel drug delivery system for Siddhastama medicine. And developing exclusive animal model. Some pharmacologists maybe here. Because modern, we are giving diclofenac and what we can say, streptozotocin and any drug giving to animals is different. Herbal drug giving is different. That some challenges are there, and we can see all the scientists. You can take this lead, and according to we can you can collaborate with any of the scientists, and we can develop. And finally, outcome should be clinical research. Whatever we are doing, there should be a comprehensive outcome and comprehensive approach. And our aim is that as a physician, a patient is coming to our clinic means he has to go with free mind, with free of diseases. Like that, if you are taking herbal, you are doing standardization, it's under pharmacology, it is under pharmacognosy, it is under chemistry. But finally, it has to be standardized and it has to be given to the patient, and outcome should be there. Next, children. So SWOT analysis, you can say that all are knowing. Each and every system is having strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So as our system, majority based on natural and better results than drugs or modern drugs, surgery without the side effects. Okay, for natural chronic illnesses, if somebody is having emergency, our system is having some limitation. Weakness, there is a growing concern over the safety of the drugs and surgery. We are standardizing. Obviously, modern medicine is having a lot of, we cannot mention that failing. It's tough to treat corona, say for an example. And lifestyle and a lot of things are there. And say for example, lifestyle disorders, for take diabetes, take cardiovascular diseases, take hypertension. Our drugs are doing wonders. For cardiovascular problems, nowadays they are doing a lot of angiogram and stent. If a very good Siddha doctor is approaching a patient who is having block means, just you take as a lead only. If he is adopting a Maradambattai Kasaya morning, They have to take the powder during night and they have to mix with the 200 ml of water, 10 gram. And whole night it has to be soaked. Next morning, they have to boil, which it should be reduced to 50 ml. They have to take in empty stomach. It's giving tremendous result because one cardiologist has mentioned that a patient is having 33 HDL. After following this drug for 1 month, having 42 HDL. HDL means out of the cardiac problem. Above 40 patient is very normal. Above less than 40 patient is having problem. Within a month, the cardiologist is astonished because increasing 2 HDL is very, very difficult. That's why a lot of things are there in Siddha, which has to be tapped and explored and standardized and propagated and supported to the world. Next, threat. As all the things are there, we are having a threat to our system. We are not getting the medicinal plants, quality medicinal plants in bulk and time consuming. A lot of things are there. Finally, yeah, simple example, project management. Just we have to relax. That's why I'm putting this slide. Making a cup of tea. Every day we are drinking tea. Drinking tea is very simple. And doing research is a great task. Somebody may mention that research is nothing. What they are doing, they are searching the thing which is existing in the world. Oh, each and everything is very difficult. Making a cup of tea is also very, very difficult. Next slide. You see how many support we have to require for making a tea. First, we have to clean the cup and get the sugar or the water. And before that, we have to find the cup and stir the tea, get a tea bag, add sugar, check water is in the kettle, switch on kettle, and put lot of things are there. This is a small thing, just we are going and getting, but like that, doing research or for performing any positive activity, we may be having a lot of struggles. We have to keep on, we have to try, and we have to perform. There should be perseverance. Finally, our outcome will be good. Next, Silver. So these are all the references. I have given this talk for, I have collected a lot of this regarding this Sanghu Parpam. Last 2 references they are in our lab. Next, Silver. I really express my sincere thanks to my DG madam, Dr. R. Meena Kumari madam, and our fellow scientists and Department of Biotechnology, Arna Engineering College. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. If you are having any query, you can discuss, or you can get the mail ID of me from Selraj, and you can mail me also, whatever possible.
Time for queries.
Okay, Selraj.
Participant can raise your question.
What is full form of Siddha? Is it an abbreviation?
Sir, Siddha means, sir, आप नॉर्थ से बात कर रहे लग रहे सर. Sir, you are from North India?
Yes.
Sir. Sir, I worked in Delhi and we have attended a lot of Arogya programs in various places in Bhubaneswar, in Bihar, Delhi, Kashmir, and a lot of in places. So all the general public, they are coming to us and they are asking that what is Siddha? Sir, Siddha is nothing but Siddha is a South Indian traditional system of medicine, and the classical literature is developed by Siddhas, 18 Siddhas, and sir, comparison is we have to compare. Comparison may not be supported in some other areas. Say for an example, in North side Ayurveda is there, sir, which is written in Sanskrit. Like that, this is a Tamil system of medicine, In Tamil, a lot of verses are there. We are using herbals, herbominerals, metals, and animal products also, sir. Sir, sir,
I heard it. It's okay.
thank you, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm calling from RES College of Engineering, Dr. Srinivasan.
Sir, sir.
Sir, in allopathy, the thing is, they are having a systematic process methods for getting the medicines.
Sir.
But, sir, can you hear me?
I am hearing, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. In Siddha, is there any standard procedures for developing a medicine, particularly? Or it is from place to place, or from the Vaidyas to Vaidyas, it is going to vary?
Okay.
Whether there is any standardization as well as the final product also, what is the, for example, in allopathy, we are saying 100 mg or 50 mg like that. But is there any such standardization in Siddha?
Okay, sir. Sir, can I answer, sir?
Yes, sir, please.
Sir. Sir, good manufacturing practices are nowadays there. Good agricultural practices like that. In allopathy, they are having, but we are having some pharmaceutical companies, sir, that for drug, state drug licensing authorities are there, which is controlled by Ministry of Ayush. You have clubbed your question with that Vaidyas and doctors. Sir, this is a traditional system of medicine developed by Siddhas, and it is followed through the generation to generation, and some of the persons are practicing nowadays. They may not be aware, they are not aware.
For critical illness, still we trust allopathic medicine. Is it so? Are you going to replace allopathic medicine with that?
Hello, sir. Your audio is muted, sir.
Sir, tell me, sir. I'm not getting.
For critical illness, still we trust allopathic medicine.
Physical illness, okay.
So, are you hopeful to replace allopathic medicine by this form of treatment and medicine?
Sir, definitely, sir, because we are having in Ayurveda, they are having Panchakarma. In Siddha, we are having Varma and Tokkanam. But the thing is that it is taking some time. The approach is a little bit different, and definitely which will give great cure, sir. Because I think that availability is problem. Say for an example, you are from, I think so, north. So we are located in Chennai. We are getting 2,000 to 3,000 patients per day to our institute. You can imagine, sir, without getting the relief, how 2,000 to 3,000 patients will come. So by giving small touch, we can give very great improvements, because it should be tapped in appropriate manner, in appropriate place, with appropriate pressure, sir. So a lot of things are happening, sir. Nowadays, we are replacing the mainstreaming medicines. Nowadays, integration is happening. Already during my lecture, I have mentioned that during Corona itself, in Stanley Medical College, Chennai, they have given only modern medicine. For getting the cure of the patient, it may take around 1 month. But when with the modern medicine and Siddha medicine clubbed together, we are given within 15 days, the patient has got discharged and their quality of life is very good. So we have to have the open chance and open mind to collaborate each other, sir. And in China, it is happening, sir. In China, if you are going to one clinic, means one modern doctor will be there, one Siddha, the traditional doctor will be there. Both they will discuss and they are dispersing the medicines to the patients. It's not happening in India. We are trying our level best to happen here, sir, because our Honorable Narendra Modi ji and our Secretary Honorable Rajesh Kotecha ji, they have opened a Global Center for Traditional System of Medicine, GCTM, in Gujarat. It is funded more than 1,000 crores, sir. India is the leader for traditional research. Already it is open. The WHO scientists and chief scientists are supporting. And it is, I think, within this decade, which will happen, sir. Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any queries?
Sir?
Gather some point of session.
Hello, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful session and timely acceptance. And we are so great. And so we need your help for further work. So timely said, nowadays we are observing the increasing coronavirus and variants. So timely pointed out our importance of herbal medicine, sir. So thank you for acceptance. Okay, thank you for being with us, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, all the participants and dear colleagues of RNA Engineering College. And thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Participants, will feed our feedback link. All of you just fill your feedback and we'll send feedback link through WhatsApp, mail and Zoom link. Just follow the link. Thank you so much.
Can I sign off, Shalraj?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we leave the meeting now? It's over.
Check.